It's really bad.
It's really bad.
Hey everybody, welcome to the next episode of Miller's Hot Interviews. With me today is Sarah Miller.
Hello.
She is the younger twin daughter. She's a twin, a low brass player, a skateboarder, all around hilarious, introverted person. And she's ready to take on 10 hot wings. How you feeling, Sarah?
I'm feeling okay. I feel like I'll do alright.
Yeah, you like spicy food?
Yeah, I feel like I can handle them pretty okay. It's just when they're like really hot, it's like bad. But I think I'll be okay.
And by the way, y'all, you may hear some random sounds throughout these videos because, as was stated previously in one of our other episodes, we are nearing the pet ordinance limit that Sanford has. So we have dogs, cats, maybe a bearded dragon walking by, squeaking, snoring, tapping. All right, so up first, Sarah, is the classic sauce. It's wing number 1. At the beginning of 2020, Sarah, your hair was super long, like halfway down your back. And now at the beginning of 2021, your hair is super short. Can you tell us a bit about your decision to chop off all your hair?
So I've been wanting to like shave my head for like a while, like probably like over a year. I never really remember like why I wanted to. I guess I just saw like videos of girls shaving their heads and I was like, ooh, that looks really cool. And I thought about it and I was like, it just seems overall like easier, but it's kind of colder because it'd be like quicker showers. I wouldn't have to like tie it up, brush it and all that stuff. And it just seemed easier and I thought it looked cool, so.
Yeah, I think it looks super cool. Are you happy with it?
Yes.
Happy with your decision?
Yes.
Yeah. All right. Happy with all of us rubbing your head as you walk by? Okay. All right. Number 2 is Melinda's mango pepper sauce. Sarah, you're a twin, 34 minutes younger than your sister Sophie. Your brother is 2 years younger than you, effectively making you the middle child. Does being a twin lessen the middle child effect, or do you feel like a middle child? And what does that look like?
I feel like it lessens it by a little bit, but I feel like sometimes I still get treated like the middle child sometimes. Because sometimes I'll be talking and then someone will just start talking right over me and everyone just listens to that person and I'm like, okay then. Okay then.
Okay, how are you doing so far?
I'm doing, I feel like the littlest bit of heat, but it's not that bad.
Okay, all right, well, number 3, Frank's Red Hot. When you were a little kid, we worried sometimes that you weren't getting enough nutrition because you really only ate brown things, like mostly bread. Do you feel like you're more adventurous with food these days? And what is your most despised food?
Sarah, your dog. Do you want? Should I put her on my lap? Girl.
I'm gonna use some of this footage.
Okay, all right, so you ate a lot of brown things, mostly bread and nuggets. Are you more adventurous with food these days?
I try not to eat brown things because I don't want to be, like not malnourished and like only eat like carbs. But I try to be more adventurous with my food, and I feel like I'm doing all right with it.
Yeah, you're doing pretty good. What's your like most despised food?
I feel like my most despised food is probably either coconut or mushrooms.
Oh, you are your father's child. Oh my god.
Yes!
Mushrooms are like slimy. Like the taste is okay.
That is my favorite food.
It's so gross. They're like, the texture is like,
Los Calientes. You often said that you wish you had a little dog that would follow you around like Lucy follows Sophie. And now we have Beauty, who does indeed follow you around. What makes Beauty so special?
Beauty is special because I love Beauty a lot because I like having a little someone with me all the time. And she sleeps with me in my bed and she follows me around. Nobody in the house really seems to like her that much. But I like her. Sometimes she's a little annoying because she'll like bark and stuff, and sometimes she like pees and poops in other people's rooms, and then I have to go clean it up. But I think she's pretty. I think she's pretty okay. I know she likes to bully.
She beats up on all the other dogs, even Daisy.
She likes to bully the other. I think it's because she feels competition with food. Because like where she was before, she didn't have that.
Yeah.
And now she has that, so she likes to make sure she has her food.
All right. Number 5, Sarah, is Cholula's hot sauce. And this is where we're going to ask you a little bit about your social media pictures. Yeah. Now you also, like your sister, don't have too much of a social media presence. I know of 2 Instagram accounts that you have. Do you have any secret accounts?
I do not, I promise.
Okay.
We took that at the Piedmont Farm Refuge. So I think Sophie talked about it in her video. It's like a little farm place where animals that have been rescued from like slaughterhouses and such go there. And we took that picture. I think we were coming back from like the turkey like duck section. We gave them like little treats and stuff. And we were walking back and we were like, oh, wouldn't it be so fun to like take a little like picture in the air? And so we're like, oh, we can like click our heels and be like all cute and stuff. And that's what we did.
Y'all were super cute. Okay, how about this one?
We took me and my friend Kim. We sometimes when I go over to her house, we like to go to we have like a park in our neighborhood, and we like to walk around our neighborhood and like go to the park and stuff. And she was like, oh, we can like have like a cute little photo shoot and like take cute pictures. And I was like, okay. And so we were walking around the neighborhood, and she was like, all these flowers. She was like, wouldn't it be so cool if you like sat in them and like looked like nice and like pretty? And I was like, okay. And so I sat in like this little patch of like little yellow flowers, and then she took a picture and she was like, pretty.
All right, and how about this?
I took that picture. I was at my friend Kim's house, and I'm pretty sure that was during COVID, and I had to stay at her house because y'all wouldn't let me go into her house because of COVID. And so we were hanging outside, and I took Daisy for a walk that day, and we were chilling outside in her outside on her driveway, and we were taking pictures with Daisy. And yeah.
Okay. All right, and this one.
I took that picture at the park, and there's like that little slab thing, and we were skateboarding around the neighborhood, and so I was like, oh, we can take like a cool photo with like the skateboard. And so I propped the skateboard up on the thing, and there was like a spray painted face, as you can see in the picture, there's a spray painted face on the sidewalk, and she was like, oh, that looks cool, like take a picture with it. And I was like, okay.
So yeah, pretty much just go around the neighborhood doing photo shoots.
Yes.
More spicy mustard. All right, Sarah, let's see. You joined band in 6th grade, originally wanting to play tuba.
That sauce was not good.
And you settled on a slightly smaller euphonium.
Mm-hmm.
What is it about that instrument that called to you?
I think, I did try out tuba for like a little bit, and I think the main reason I switched down to it, because I think the tuba was just like too big for me, because I'm a little 6th grader. I think it was too big for me and I couldn't reach like all the notes on it. And my band director was like, oh, like try this one, this is like the same thing. And I was like, oh, okay. And I was like, oh, it's like cute, tiny, like baby tuba. And so I tried it, I was like, oh, this is like a really good instrument. So I just stuck with that, and I've been with it ever since.
Okay, sweet. Thinking about the tuba euphonium instrument choice, you tend to make unexpected choices sometimes, like a petite person with a big giant low brass instrument, or your industrial piercings, and soon to be nose piercing whenever it's safe to do that, shaving off your hair. Do you think that those choices send a message about not conforming to what society thinks that girls should be, or are you just doing your own thing and just being Sarah without any concerns for anybody?
I do think it sends like a little bit of a message, because like just because I'm this doesn't mean I can't do all these other things. And I do think it's also part of me just being who I am. Like, I want to do this, so I'm gonna do it.
Yeah, that's awesome. And I'm glad that you feel like you can express yourself however you want to. I always want you to be able to express yourself. Bit of a step down in heat, the Melinda's garlic pepper sauce. 2020 was pretty much a bummerland, to quote an AJR song title. No marching band activities, no UNCG music camp, no in-person school, lots of being home with us. What have been some of the bright spots of 2020 though?
Definitely some of the bright spots was, I feel like even though I couldn't see my friends as much, I felt like I spent more time with them. And I spent more time with my friends and stuff. And I definitely spent a lot more time with my family because I had to stay at home all the time. So I definitely got to spend a lot of time with them. And I feel like with all of that, everyone bonded more than they did. And everyone was trying to, stay calm during this giant pandemic and everything that was going on. So those were definitely some highlights.
Okay. Is there anything from this year that you'd like to continue doing when life gets back to more normal?
Well, I'm pretty sure I started skateboarding during 2020, and so I definitely want to keep doing that and get better at it. And I'm probably going to keep my hair short because I really like my hair being short. So those are both some big things that I will probably keep doing throughout.
Okay, awesome. Dun dun dun, da bomb, beyond insanity.
I'm so scared. Wait, I'm sorry. I'm so scared.
All right, so Sarah, you've got a pretty eclectic music taste, and you tend to be the DJ in the car whenever we're driving somewhere. Can you tell us 5 concerts that you'd like to attend when it's safe to do so?
5 concerts?
Yep.
I don't think I know how many. Oh, I can feel it. It's I definitely want to go to an AJR concert, and I definitely want to see them. I definitely want to go to a grandson concert when. I'm gonna start crying. I definitely want to go to a grandson. It's really bad. It's really bad.
It's really bad.
Oh my gosh. Maybe an Alec Benjamin concert. I don't know if he does that many concerts though. Maybe Cape Town, even though I don't listen to him that much. Maybe Arctic Monkeys.
Oh, so you're gonna try the lemonade tea. Melinda's 5-alarm ghost pepper sauce. All right, we talked to Sophie about your old plans to run a Miller Zoo. Have your ideas for life as an adult changed? And what do you think you would like to do and be like when you're all grown up?
I can't talk really good. Now I want to be a physical therapist. Even though it takes a lot of college, probably a lot of money. And I'm not completely set on it, but that's probably my dream job to do.
Okay, awesome, very good. And what kind of an adult do you think you'll be? What kind of not so much what you're going to be doing for work, but as a person?
I want to be independent and do my own thing. And not to rely on people as much.
And know that it's okay to ask for help when you need it.
I know.
Okay.
I also want to be a kind.
Oh, kind. She wants to be kind. We've made it to the last dab. It's tradition for you to put a little...
No.
You don't have to, but you can if you want to. But you don't have to.
I'm not going to.
Okay. All right. Sarah, what are you most proud of in the last year?
Definitely getting through this year. I feel like it was a good accomplishment. And doing all the online school that I have and keeping up with the work and passing all my classes and having AB honor roll. I'm proud of staying, I feel pretty social with all my friends. Mm-hmm. I'm proud of keeping social with my friends and staying social with all of them. And spending more time with my family.
Yeah, I think you've really been a rock star this year, Sarah. And you've been a rock star with these wings. Yeah, she did awesome. Anything you'd like to say to everybody at home?
Definitely, don't do that. Don't do that. I feel like I handled it pretty well.
I think you did too. I thought you had like a palette of steel there for a little bit. I wasn't sure that the bomb was going to have any effect on you.
I know, for a second it wasn't hitting me that much. I was like, ooh, I might actually like, I feel like it didn't hit me that hard at first. And I was like, okay, I might be able to do this. And then it was like, and I was like,
Oh, Lord. All right, everyone. Well, thanks for joining us for this latest edition of Hot Ones. All the Millers have gone, so we'll have to find a new victim out there somewhere. Friends or family, we're coming for you.